Wealthy people have a reputation for being good with money. However, even rich people can make poor decisions with regard to their finances. Whether you're currently a member or aspire to join this fortunate group, it's important to learn the best ways to manage your money. If you want to keep more of your pennies, avoid these financial foul-ups even rich people make. Here are 10 common mistakes that millionaires make twice that contribute to their successful lives. Number 1. Worrying about people who don't care about them. This is one thing that millionaires don't care about. Upon achieving even a basic level of success, there will likely be others who are jealous of you. Worrying about those people and trying to please everyone takes attention away from what really matters. Successful people tend to have a time in their lives when they realize that worrying about the haters is not productive. So they are able to forget about them and focus on the people who do matter. Doing so increases their confidence and productivity. And that is one thing you have to know, because, in life, there is 100% chances that you will have haters and people who dislike things you do at many points in your life. Just try and learn from them, and also make changes if needed, because, most of the time, however, you'll just want to ignore them, because they are not productive, and will not lead you to becoming the person you want to be in life. So ignore them, and focus on that thing that gives you joy, if you want to be successful in life. Number 2, they hold tightly onto their own ideas. This is another thing that most millionaires do on daily basis, and it's natural to treat their ideas with a bit of favoritism, but it's easy for this tendency to balloon into something that's not only illogical, but straight up counterproductive. For example, if they come up with a new idea for a sales strategy that they are especially proud of, they might become overly attached to it once they put it into action. What does this mean? It actually means that most millionaires in our societies today don't just keep hold of their ideas, rather they work so hard into putting those ideas into action, and that is why most of them are doing very well for themselves. Number 3, not being honest with themselves. When life gets you down, it is easy to rationalize your perception of the world or blame your problems on others. Most successful people realize they need to take accountability for their own actions. Blaming others does not accomplish anything, even when someone else might be partially to blame. When you start a business, this can be particularly hard, especially when you put so much on yourself. I have personally been through this countless times. At times, it seems you have millions of things going through your head. Don't let that stop you from pushing forward. Instead, take the blame and being honest with yourself, and that will be a huge step toward your success. Doing so will allow you to overcome your vices and be much more receptive to feedback and change. It will also help you to learn to delegate as an entrepreneur. Number 4, lying. Lying is almost never a good thing. That is especially true in high-stress situations, despite the immediate gratification or the conflict that it might prevent. Lying nearly always tends to be detrimental down the road. All it takes is one bad lie for millionaires to realize that they should stop being dishonest. There are definitely successful people that do lie, but they have accumulated their success and wealth in the wrong ways. They are at higher risk of getting caught and losing what they have worked for. Plus, they are morally in the red and tend to have bad reputations that will manifest themselves at some point. Number 5, not seeing sunk costs for what they are. Any time, energy, or money that has already been put into something is sunk, the cost already occurred, and thinking about it when making future decisions is counterproductive. This is a concept that is taught in every basic economics class, yet, so many people still fail to realize these flaws in thinking. And that is why successful people may take one short moment to grieve a sunk cost in their lives, then they let it go. Learn to do this, because, when unsuccessful people focus on the sunk costs, it hurts them greatly. This could be in regards to a financial decision, a company relationship, or a project or job. Understanding that holding on to the hurt, pain and thought can take you out of the game, it's a fallacy and to make a cost or benefit judgment based on future outcomes using a sunk cost as your measurement. It's a great way to whip yourself, but crucial to let go for effective decision making. Number 6, worrying about the little things. Millionaires have a lot on their plate. Spending thought and energy on trivial parts of life can be a huge problem. The world is vast, and we are just a small part of it. Being able to put life into the larger picture can be greatly beneficial in honing attention toward the things that matter most. I personally have found this as a big factor in making people happy. Number 7, not finding ways to decompress and re-energize. There are people who work their tails off and achieve success without taking time for themselves. These people almost burn out eventually. The ones that are able to successfully recover find the outlets they need to live a more sustainable life. whether that is more exercise, more time with loved ones, meditating, or anything else, they learn how to re-energize when needed. Number 8, never changing their mind. Sometimes, being stubborn can be positive, but never all of the time. There are situations when our biases have swayed us in one particular direction, and we are adamantly against change. And most successful people have learned from these moments when they were wrong. Moving forward, they are able to push back on their own perceptions and ideas, in order to achieve a higher level and quality of thinking. Number 9, not asking for help. In order to become very successful, you're going to need to work with others. Going through life, as one of the smartest people makes it hard to ask anybody for help. Successful people have realized that others are better than them at certain things, plus, they know that they cannot do everything on their own. Those reflections are invaluable in getting more accomplished, at a higher level each day. Number 10, always playing things safe. People who always take the safe route do not tend to make millions. There might be times in one's life where risk aversion makes sense. That is why most successful people have had experiences where they passed on opportunities that could have yielded them great rewards. So you have to learn from these mistakes of millionaires' moments to become more willing to take chances on moving forward to your next step in life. I hope you have learned something from these mistakes of millionaires today. If you did, please like and subscribe to watch more videos.